Hello, sports fans, and welcome everyone to another edition of Sportsmemo's Pro Football Forecast. I'm your host, world champion handicapper in Las Vegas' biggest daily sports bettor, Joe D'Amico. My friends, you're going to receive a ton, and I mean a ton, of free winners from some of Sportsmemo's documented winning cappers. Providing today's winners, great panel. The First Lady of Las Vegas, Miss Dionne D'Amico. The body, we call him the body, Mr. Jesse Schule, the heavyweight champ of handicapping, Rocky Atkinson, and myself, Joe D. Guys, during the show, you're going to see a discounted promo scroll across the bottom of your screen. Take advantage of those discounts. Today's discount is the first, and it's a biggie, guys. Buy any Capper's one-day all-inclusive package and get upgraded to a 3-day all-inclusive package at no cost. That is amazing. And, guys, if you like what you hear, like and follow the Sportsmemo YouTube channel and our Twitter pages. And by all means, repost this, comment, like it. And if there's something you don't like, let us know that too. We want to make you happy. We want to keep coming back and giving you tons of winners. Let's take a look at our really good-looking panel today. First, we have the First Lady of Las Vegas, Miss Dionne D'Amico. We've got Jesse the Body Schule, the heavyweight champ of handicapping, Rocky Atkinson. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the most exciting new sports betting show on the planet, Sportsmemo's Pro Football Forecast. Let's dive right in. Let's get everyone some free winners. Now, guys, you don't have to adjust your screen. Yes, she's prettier than I am. That doesn't happen often. The First Lady of Las Vegas, who is all over the leaderboard. She's doing some great work over at Sports Memo. Let's go right in. The First Lady of Las Vegas, Dionne D'Amico, can you tell all our viewers about your first free game for NFL Sunday?
Absolutely. So after starting the season 3-0 and now sporting a 3-3 record, Carolina must win this week if they want to turn their season around. And what better opponent to get that win than a New York team ranking 27th in scoring offensively and 30th in scoring defensively. Look for Sam Darnold to increase on his impressive numbers and Chuba Hubbard to have a breakout game against the Giants D, allowing 137 yards on the ground. And the Panthers are money on the road, covering 8 of the last 9 as a visitor. Take Carolina here.
All right, the First Lady of Las Vegas telling you to take the Carolina Panthers. And, guys, I flub a lot. Don't feel bad. When Dionne is on the camera, she only sees my face. And if you only looked at my face, you get a little nervous, too. I understand. Dionne, you're doing some amazing work over at Sports Memo. You're kicking butt and taking names in the NFL. Can you tell all of our viewers, please, what you got going on the premium side this weekend in pro football, dear?
Yeah, this Sunday, I'm going to have some of my strongest plays so far that I've released. I'm going to have some 5 and 10% plays, and this is going to be the time to get these winners and end your week off on the right note.
The First Lady of Las Vegas. Guys, that discount you see scrolling at the bottom of your page, you get 1 day all access of Miss Dionne D'Amico, and you get upgraded to a 3-day at no cost. I know she's on the leaderboard for NBA right now. I think she's 2-0, correct, Dionne?
Yes.
2-0 in NBA. She's kicking butt in baseball, college and pro football. Get that 3-day package. It'll pay for itself in no time. We're going to go from one beautiful body to another. Can you imagine if I wasn't married to a Rocky, I'd probably get hit with a sexual harassment suit, which I might anyway because, I hit all the bank accounts on her anyway. No, we're going to go from one body to another. He's on the leaderboards. He's a perennial year in, year out. Jesse Schule. Jesse, welcome to the show. Can you tell our listeners about your first NFL free winner, please, sir?
Sure, Joe. I'm looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, minus 13 against the Chicago Bears. This line opened at minus 10, and I was all over it. But I think Tampa Bay is going to win this game by at least 3 scores. This is just a nightmare matchup for the Bears. What do the Bears like to do? The Bears like to run the ball. Well, you don't run the ball against this Tampa team. They've got the number 1 ranked rush defense. They're only allowing 55 rushing yards per game. Their pass defense is actually their vulnerability. However, how are the Bears going to take advantage of that with Justin Fields? The guy's got barely a 50% completion percentage. He's thrown for more interceptions than he has touchdowns this year. I don't like his chances of lighting up this Chicago secondary. The Bears ran for 188 yards in their win over Detroit. They ran for 143 yards in their win over Las Vegas. They're not going to get anything like that here in Tampa. This game's going to get out of control. I like Tampa.
Jesse the Body Schultz, just take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jesse, you've been kicking butt on the Sports Memo college and pro football forecast shows. I mean, you're giving out tons and tons of free winners. And sports fans, if his free winners are kicking butt, what do you think his premium players are going to do? Jesse, can you tell everybody out there why they should take advantage of this discount scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and what else you got on the NFL premium side, NFL this weekend, please?
Well, there's one play that really stands out to me. I saw something and something like a switch just went like this when I was watching the Monday night game with Tennessee and Buffalo, and Tennessee's playing Kansas City this week. I've got a play on that game. It's posted at Sports Memo, and you can get it right now. And of course, there's going to be a lot more coming with soccer, CFL, and college football this weekend. Jesse
says college football, CFL, soccer. He's got camelback racing. He's got it all. I love that guy. Use that upgrade, guys. He's got buy one access, get three. Because listen, honestly, I know that over recent weeks, some Saturdays he's had like 10 plays or more. Some Sundays, 8 or 10 plays or more. That'll pay for itself in the first few winners with Jesse. Now, guys, there's Rocky Marciano, there's Rocky Graziano, there's Rocky Calavini, who's a baseball player. He may not be Italian, but he's a pro at picking winners. Mr. Rocky Agassiz. Rocky, can you tell us all about your first free NFL winner for our viewers, please?
Yeah, we have the Cincinnati Bengals are traveling to Baltimore to take on the Ravens on Sunday afternoon. Game time's 1 p.m. Eastern time. Cincinnati's 4-2 this year, while Baltimore comes in with a 5-1 record on the season. Cincinnati's 2 losses, both have been by 3 points, including an overtime loss to Green Bay. The Bengals, this Bengals offense is good this year, scoring 24.7 points per game overall, 25 points per game on the road, 26.7 points per game the past 3 games overall. The road team is 4-1 against the spread last 5 meetings overall in this series. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and I think Cincinnati will keep this one close and wouldn't be surprised with an outright upset win. So I'm going to recommend taking the Bengals plus the points in this one.
The heavyweight champion handicap, and Mr. Rocky Agassiz, it tells you to take the Bengals. Guys, he is all over the leaderboards over at Sports Memo, which does have some of the best handicappers on the planet. And if he's always on the leaderboards, guys, let me tell you, that is amazing because it's no small task to do over at Sports Memo. Rocky, we've got a big discount we're offering to everybody out there. If they buy 1 day all access, they get upgraded to 3 at no cost. Tell everybody what you're going to have going on this weekend on the NFL premium side and anything else you want them to know and why they should get that discounted program from you this weekend.
Yeah, well, we're going to have college football Saturday. 2 top plays will be going on Saturday. I have some NHL this weekend, NBA this weekend. I have a NFL play loaded now where I'm documented 67% this year in the NFL with all my picks. And I'll have some NASCAR going as well on Sunday. So definitely upgrade today to get the whole weekend.
There you go. Mr. Rocky Agassiz, get that discount at the bottom of the screen. Rocky, one question about NASCAR. Do they ever make a right turn? Anyway, listen, I love NASCAR, man. You know, Dionne and I have a good friend who is a NASCAR driver. And I'm going to sports and sporting events my entire life. Guys, I want you to know, being a New Yorker who were into racing growing up, going to an event and seeing how they respect this country, how the whole place stands. We actually went, we saw a man in a wheelchair, no legs, put himself up on his wheelchair to stand for the flag, stand for the country, do a prayer or a blessing, and you get a real feel and a real respect for those athletes because they are athletes, man. Guys, take advantage of that discount. Go get Rocky Agassiz for a couple of days. We're going to go to your very modest host. I've got a big winner coming on Sunday. I want everybody on. Sports fans, let's be very, very honest. As much as we all enjoy football, we're not here to have fun. We're here to make money. The Green Bay Packers are just that, guys. They are money. The Packers have won and covered 5 straight. Very simply, Green Bay, behind the leadership of Aaron Rodgers, is one of the best teams in the NFC. Moreover, one of the best teams in the entire NFL. They have lined up against some very tough defenses, and you know what? They've lit them all up. The Washington football team, whatever their name is, I can never pronounce it. Washington football team. By accident, I said Redskins last week. Somebody got mad at me. The Washington football team won't be able to stop the bleeding here. My friends, prior to the season beginning, the Washington football team defense was supposed to be one of the toughest in the league. Well, they ranked 32nd versus the pass, 31st in total yards allowed, 23rd in takeaways, and guess what? Yes, 32nd. In case you're keeping score, that's dead last. 32nd in points allowed. Guys, they're getting blasted for 31 points a game. That would be enough here, folks. But Green Bay's stop unit has emerged to be one of the toughest and best in the NFL. Look for Rodgers to have his best game thus far this season, facing a defense that's allowing 65% completions. The Packers are going to win by 2 touchdowns. I'm going to tell you now. So lay in the points here, a little more than a TD is a gift. It's an early Christmas present. Just in case you want to know what you're getting from Joe D, if you get that discount that we're scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. First of all, right now, NBA, I'm 2-0. MLB, I'm on a 17-8 run. I went 3-0 in big games last weekend. I won both games of the month in college football on Saturday. I had an SEC and a Big Ten game of the month. I reached my first NFL 10 dimes play, 2 or 3 a season. That winner for my first NFL 10 dime play release this season makes me now 12-0 the last 4 years. Guys, this weekend in NFL, I'm going to have at least one more game of the month. These games by themselves sell for like $50. You can get an entire day for that, get upgraded for 3 days, get my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's going to include NBA, MLB, college, and pro football, whatever you want. Hell, I'll even call my buddy Jesse Schule. I'll get you some camelback racing. Not a problem. Guys, this is the part in the show where I want to tell everybody about some major line movements in the NFL. Went and I spoke to some of my favorite people at my favorite book, the Superbook at the Westgate. And every week they tell me about what lines have moved in the NFL and exactly who moved them. Was it the general public or the sharp or smart bettors? They wanted me to tell everybody out there about 2 specific games. The Kansas City Chiefs, guys. They opened them at 4. They're up to 5.5. This is always going to be, guys, as you all know, this is a fan favorite. The general public loves to bet those top-ranked teams. They love to bet the Super Bowl champions. They love to bet this. They love to bet that. They love to bet the other thing. They love to bet these top-tier teams. Guys, I'm not saying anything, but this game is going to keep going up and up and up. So if you want to go against the Chiefs this week, do it before game time. You might even get another half point. How about the Atlanta Falcons opened up +1? They're now -2.5 as before taping of the show on on Thursday. 3.5 point swing. They expect that to probably close 3. So they wanted me to tell everybody the Chiefs went from 4 to 5.5. Falcons from +1 to -2.5. It's a big swing, guys, especially for the Falcons, man. Wow. Lots of fun, guys. Don't turn the channel. You know what we got? We got another round of free winners from some of Sportsmemo's best cappers. Let's go right back around. Well, I'm not even the prettiest guy in the panel anymore. I'm not even the prettiest guy in my house, so it doesn't matter. We are going to go to the prettiest. She happens to be also a leader she's on every leaderboard. She's on NBA leaderboard, baseball leaderboard, college football leaderboard since week 1. She's kicking butt. Let's get another NFL winner from the First Lady of Las Vegas, Miss Dionne D'Amico. Dionne, tell everybody what you got. NFL, your second free winner, please.
Sure. So for this next free winner, teams have uncovered how to beat Kansas City, and yet the general public has bet them from 3 to 4.5 here. The Chiefs have been point spread poison, covering just 2 games in this season and 4 of their last 17 overall. Tennessee has an offense that can control the clock on the ground and keep pace with the Kansas City offense. The Titans have covered 4 of the last 5 meetings in this series. So I'm going to take Tennessee here. Well,
the First Lady of Las Vegas is taking the Titans. Dionne, you've been doing some great work at Sports Memo. I mean, on the College Football Forecast, you were a guest spot a few weeks ago. I think you did the whole show last week. Your free plays are kicking butt. I know that we discussed this. We always discussed how free plays are, maybe they don't make it as a premium, but they're just underneath. But they're not throwaway games. Dionne, you're kicking butt. You're on every leaderboard. I believe you're 2-0 in NBA as well. Guys, take advantage of that discount. Go get Dionne's package for a day. She's kicking butt in college football, pro football, baseball, and NBA. She's 2-0. Guys, I love this. I'm having fun today. I hope you guys are too, and you're getting some good winners, some good free winners. We're going to go from the First Lady of Las Vegas to the body himself, Jesse Schule. Jesse, who's kicking butt on the show and on his free plays on both the college and the pro football show. Jesse, tell everybody what you got your second free NFL winner, please.
Well, Joe, I've got my eyes on the Monday night game. We've got New Orleans coming off a bye week, and they're in Seattle. Traditionally, this is a pretty tough place to play, but I don't think it's going to be that tough for the Saints this week. Seattle's in big trouble. They've got Geno Smith coming in and quarterback to replace Russell Wilson. The guy's got a career TD to INT ratio of 31 touchdowns, 37 picks. Granted, Seattle looked pretty tough in Pittsburgh coming back and forcing overtime last week, but they picked up a lot of injuries along the way. And now they're facing a far better Saints team that, I mean, you remember week one, what the Saints did to Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I think it's going to be deja vu here in Seattle. This Saints defense has 9 interceptions in 5 games. Poor Geno is going to get picked off like crazy this week. The Saints defense is allowing 79 rushing yards per game, so they can't really lean on the run. And Seattle's running backs, I mean, Alex Collins is questionable. Chris Carson's on the injured reserve. Seattle is banged up and in big trouble. It's ugly. Ugly as a Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing love child. So I'm taking the Saints, -4.5.
Jesse the Schule taking the New Orleans Saints minus the points. Jesse, real quick question. I don't like to put anybody in the spot. Who's uglier, Geno Smith or Andy Dalton, your opinion?
I'm going to have to go with Geno. I mean, Andy's got the excuse that he's a ginger, and Geno's got no excuses.
Jesse said that, I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. Jesse comes in with the Saints. Guys, we're going to go from one champ to another. One of my favorite people, he's been a friend of mine for many years, and he's been on leaderboards for as long as he has been a friend of mine. He is the heavyweight champ of handicapping. He's going to give you his second NFL free winner, Mr. Rocky Atkinson. Rocky, give us your second NFL free winner, please, baby.
Yes, sir. We have the Indianapolis Colts traveling to San Francisco to take on the 49ers on Sunday Night Football. Indianapolis is 2-4 this year. San Fran comes in with a 2-3 record on the season. Jimmy Garoppolo should be back at quarterback for the 49ers in this one. As he said, he's feeling real good right now. The 49ers are off a bye week as well, so they have had extra time to prepare for the Colts here. They are sitting at 0-2 at home this year. They're now in the spotlight on Sunday Night Football in front of their home crowd. I feel like this is a must-win for the Niners here, or they're going to lose their fans' interest here. So I'm going to recommend a play on San Francisco minus the points in this one.
There you go. The heavyweight champion handicapping. Rocky Atkinson telling you to take the Niners minus the points. Guys, take advantage of that discount you see going across the bottom. You're going to get multiple sports from a long-time leader. It's if somebody does something once, they're lucky. Twice, they're lucky. Rocky's been winning for decades. Follow him. You'll make some money. Guys, it's that point in the show. The point where I dread the most because I'm so shy. I got to put myself up on the screen solo. I got another winner for everyone. Guys, this is an interesting matchup. In the old days, New England was maybe a 2 or even as much as a 3 touchdown favorite against the Jets. Laying just 1 TD here is a gift, folks. These 2 division rivals met just 1 month ago. The Patriots prevailed 25-6. Belichick and his defensive coaches bewildered the Jets in that game. They sacked Zach Wilson 4 times, and they snatched 4. If you're dyslexic, that's 4 interceptions. Most importantly, not allowing a single touchdown. They really played them tough. They figured them out. Don't think that the Jets are going to come back this week and figure out how to play. They're not, because Belichick is going to take that into account and come up with new schemes defensively and do it again. All right, guys, Mac Jones, no doubt. He's certainly much further along now than he was a month ago. He and the ever-improving Patriots offense, which have accounted for 56 points the last 2 games, will have a ton of time to wear down the mediocre Jets D and cross the goal line. My friends, New York is the worst scoring team in the NFL. Guys, 13.4 points per game. It's just laughable. And facing the 9th-ranked New England D, things are going to go from laughable to downright hysterical. The Jets are 5-15 against the spread the last 20 versus the AFC East. 7-19 the last 26 on the road. 1-5 the last 6 overall. They crush bettors. They do not cover on any of those angles. Guys, Belichick knows he needs division wins badly. He gets a big one here. Take the Patriots, lay the TD. It is a winner. Guys, I am so excited about this panel this week. You've got 4 great cappers, 4 documented winners, 4 different angles, 4 different ways that we look at and handicap games, but 4 different winners. We've got 4 winning cappers here. I want you to know somebody here is going to appeal to you. Go over and use that discount. Once again, You buy one day all access, you get upgraded to a 3-day at no cost. And remember, this is all inclusive. You're going to get NBA, you'll get NFL, college football, you get baseball, you'll get some other sports. Jesse does soccer, Rocky does NASCAR. You're going to get a ton of plays for one low daily price. You get upgraded for 3 days. Take advantage of it. One more thing, sports fans. We would love it if you followed the Sports Memo YouTube channel. Go there, subscribe. It takes 2 seconds. It's absolutely free. Nobody's going to contact you. No callbacks, no BS like that. We just want you to follow us because we got a ton of great shows. This is the best. Don't tell the people on Sports Memo. This is the best. But follow the other ones. Guys, there's a lot of great free information, and I'm sure you're going to find the handicapper because Sports Memo has the best collection of handicappers anywhere on the planet. Documented winners, total transparency. It's wonderful. You're going to find somebody tailor-made to your needs that you're going to like. Like I said, man, the 4 on the show, 4 different ways of looking at things, but 4 of the best in the world today. Dionne, this is our first season is being documented. Since week 1, on top of leaderboards in college football, Jesse. I mean, he's really old. He looks good for his age. He's been on leaderboards even before they had leaderboards. They used to write him in chalk. They weren't even have computers. I'm just kidding, Jesse. Jesse is always on leaderboards. Rocky, multiple sports. Rocky's laughing. Rocky's always on the leaderboards. Guys, I'm kicking butt right now. NBA, college and pro football, baseball. I've been on runs on all 4 of them. This was a really great show, and I'm glad you guys stuck in with us. Keep coming back. Like, comment, share these things. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. I want to thank Sports Memo, your one-stop shop for all your sports betting needs. Our wonderful panel of experts. Most of all, you, our viewers. Keep coming back. We're going to keep giving you some great content, a few laughs too. On behalf of Sports Memo, Dionne D'Amico, Jesse Schule, Rocky Atkinson, I'm Joe D'Amico. Good luck and have a winning day.